All right. Welcome back to another board drill quick hit. Tonight is just me, no Matt. We got a quick hit for you, if you will. So tonight we're going to talk about a coverage that the Mercer Bears employed just a few times last year. So I only saw it twice, but it was really interesting one to talk about a little bit. So it's a variation of steel coverage. It's not quite two steel. It's almost four steel or something of that nature, but we'll kind of take a look at it here. So base set here, they align in what looks like maybe, right, this looks like this could possibly be, mini or stubby, whatever you want to call it, some kind of quarters variation here. But what we're going to see is this. So number 2 here is going to play quarters. Number 1 is going to play quarters. The backside safety is going to look to poach 3. The backside corner is going to play man-to-man on anyone out. We're going to get normal quarters pushers here. So this will be your 3 pusher, your 2 pusher. And then right here, this strong safety, what it looks like normally if he's playing in stubby or mini, right, he's going to be playing basically palms on 2 and 3. He's actually going to work and be your quarters curl to flat player here. So sorry, I drew that a little rudimentary, but let's just see it real quick. So we're going to see that strong safety is actually sitting and waiting, and then he's going to turn and basically rob that curl flat, right? So a variation of what feels like old school robber coverage, steel coverage, whatever you want to call it, but just a really good change up here by Mercer. Samford here is going to basically throw a stop route by 2, and really nice job. As you can see from the backside here, the quarterback just doesn't ever pick up on that safety. So by the time his arm is coming forward, the safety, it's too late, right? The safety's already robbing that curl flat. So right there, his arm's coming forward. The safety's eyes are there. Quarterback still got his eyes on number 2, not the safety. And boom, nice pick for Mercer. Would like to have seen him return it here all the way, but, give the kid credit. Does a really good job of getting a big return. I think he gets all the way down to the 1-yard line, which is probably the toughest way to return one. So we'll see a similar situation here against North Dakota State. Again, similar. Maybe this is, a little less look like stubby. Maybe it looks like the picket fence coverage that a lot of people run, where they're just kind of, running that 5 across and then working in different coverage variations. But what we're going to see here, I believe I already have it drawn up, is this is what we're going to get. All right, so backside, he's, this is your 2 pusher. He's going to take man out. He's going to play man-to-man on the corner. Here's your poach player who's going to poach really late here. Quarters, and then here's our steel coverage guy, or robber, whatever you want to call it. So as it plays out, very same situation. They're running a stop route with 2 again. And boom, really nice break. He just hangs the window long enough that when that quarterback's arm's coming forward right there, he's going to start to work in that window and just does a heck of a job getting an interception here. Watch it from the back angle real quick. So again, there's the drop, the throw, and boom, heck of an interception there. So really cool variation that I like that the Mercer Bears incorporated. Thought maybe they should have run it more, but then again, this seems like a very situational coverage. So you can see the 2 games they pulled it out. Two bigger games. They did not win either one of these games, but obviously in this game, it was still a really tight game with North Dakota State. And at this point, this is where North Dakota State could have maybe busted the game open, and Mercer does a good job of getting this pick to keep it as a tight game. And they played pretty well against the Bison. So it was a really good piece there. I thought it was really good coverage. And again, they get a really good quarterback here. This kid played for the Ravens the other night and had a pretty good night. Sorry, not the Ravens, the Raiders the other night. Had a pretty good night for the Raiders. So who knows if we see Cam get on the field a little bit next year. Some of these FCS guys that are playing in the league and that make an impact. But again, great variation by Mercer on the steel coverage. And just, maybe something that, again, some of you guys can work into your everyday defense. Maybe it's situational. I don't know. Maybe you pull it out for a big game. So check it out. You can also see an article that we wrote on it on our website. It's at www.boarddrill.com. Just search for Mercer or the Mercer Bears, and you'll find our article on this coverage. Appreciate you. See you next time on another Board Drill Quick Hit.